McGlynn and I were young and good-looking and acting kind of tough, to paraphrase Sir Geldof. And we had a certain ballsy pizzazz. I miss my friend. I remember him gleefully sharing how he met a drop-dead gorgeous American. I'm vaguely aware the cabbie is still waffling, but I'm lost in thought. Yeah, Courtney. He told me he met her in New York when Lovecraft had seconded him. Courtney had as sharp a brain as David's. She worked as a dealer in Cantor Fitzgerald. Months later, I met the lady McGlynn spoke of incessantly. He'd actually stopped shagging since meeting her. This was highly unusual. McGlynn had a Pied Piper cock. Whether it was Hamelin or Harrow or Harlem, women swarmed to it. David McGlynn was in love, and I was truly pleased for him. I was also fleetingly envious when he introduced me to his fiancée. Courtney was American beauty. David and Courtney clicked. It was a delicious sexual, spiritual coupling of overwhelming longing, gratified. His dark good looks complemented her lustrous blonde sublimity. She was a 5'10" Texan, street smart, down-home Galveston gal, clear green cougar eyes, sculpted in a honey complexion. Her gleaming teeth were perfectly set. What melted me was her smile. Not your average ditzy blonde with a lot of nothing to say. She was different. Courtney's smile tended to be in delayed reaction mode. I was never more enamoured than when I'd watch her beautiful face listen intently to a conversation. It was a study of stillness, a stillness I'd found in Paula. Courtney soaked up words, as she did trading options, and when meaning was derived, a slow, slow grin yielded to a delectable smile that dissolved one. David and Courtney's interplay was one of giddy love, and I felt this giddiness would not be waned by years, but rather be emboldened. David made her laugh constantly. Her father had been a Marine in Vietnam. Courtney was an Irish-American brat, and very proud of her dad. She'd some good stories. It was endearing how she'd laugh heartily and mimic David's Irish accent, lampooning with exaggerated "Begorra and be Jesus." In turn, he'd parody her southern drawl with, "When my daddy was a Marine." By all accounts, the big Marine enjoyed David's company. They'd meet in North Carolina once a year to fish for marlin. David and Courtney ably managed the transatlantic romance. He'd put another year or two in with Haversham Fibs, after which the happy couple planned to settle in the US. The giddiness was snuffed out when the first plane hit the first tower. Courtney died, as did her unborn child, and David died, despite being over 3,000 miles away.